Gonna start with some PlayStation 2 games. Got Sonic Mega Collection Plus here. I do believe I have it already, but it was very cheap. Then I found this here, Final Fight Streetwise. Actually got pretty excited about it, but turns out it's one of the worst Final Fight games though, sadly, but still nice to have. Then I got Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am. I have no idea, some kind of golf thingy. I just thought it looked fun. Then here from Ubisoft, Cold Fear. Looks like some zombie horror survival thingy. I actually believe this came out a little bit before Resident Evil 4, and it is it's completely supposed to be kind of similar to Resident Evil 4, which is of course a good game. And MotorStorm Arctic Edge, which is I believe the last of the PSP remakes that I needed. The games that were originally made for the PSP, then ported over. Really good racing game though, at least. I liked it a lot on the PSP. Then a solitary PS1 game here, but a good one, Soviet Strike. I remember playing Jungle Strike and Desert Strike on the Amiga. Those were really great games. So I think it's not the last of the Strike games. I think the last one is called Nuclear Strike, I believe. Also on the PlayStation 1. Then a few PlayStation 3 games here. Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes, because long titles are good. From the animated series. Not sure if it's good or anything. I'm gonna have to give it a try. And then, because I can't help myself when Capcom's on the box, Moto Grand Prix 2009, 2010, I think. These the years, yes. Sadly though, is an instruction booklet, but also very cheap. And Blood Siren. No, Siren Blood Curse. Good game, good game. And for the original Xbox here, sticking with some Star Wars stuff. Republic Commando. Don't think it was an exclusive for the Xbox, but it's a really good game. And for the Xbox One, Forza Motorsport 6 10-year anniversary edition. Bought it used, so the codes were used already, unfortunately. I hate it when you do that. Put the codes on a download. I know it's easier for them and cheaper for them to make it that way instead of making discs with content on it. Still, I do not like it. Prefer it the other way around. And Halo 5 limited edition. In good condition and everything. The figure hasn't been assembled. Now that I'm gonna try doing it myself though. Really looking forward to trying this out. I've heard good things about it. It should be a lot better than Halo 4. It's also a new team developing it, I think. And then for the DS here, Honeycomb Beat. I had no idea what this was when I saw it. I just saw the Hudson logo and the red Star Rising, or whatever it's called. Rising Star Games, yeah. But of course, puzzle game. And it is actually kind of entertaining. And also got this one, Tryon Q. Kind of the same thing. Saw Namco and I thought that could be good. It is, yeah, it's not that good though. It is kind of a puzzle story kind of game. And Bust a Move, yes. This been a ton of these games, but just as fun as they were in the beginning. Can always recommend the Buster Moon game. And then some Wii games also here. My Sims Kingdom, because EA thought using the Sims name was a good idea. And because Wii games have become really cheap, you can actually find good things on eBay for a decent price here. Ghost Squad, only heard good things about it. Rail shooter, which is something the Wii is really good at. It's an arcade game, so it's just ported to the Wii. Battalion Wars 2. Heard good things about the first one, never tried, or actually never seen the second one. But for a good price, it's definitely worth a try. Same goes with this guy here, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. I played the GameCube one a lot, and hoping this one is just as good. I think there is a second Monkey Ball game for the Wii that actually supports the balance board. That's gonna be crazy. And Lost in Blue Shipwrecked. It's a Konami game, and when I first saw this, I thought, "Oh, this must be a really good RPG or something." Because the DS, there's a DS version, I think it is, also called something Lost in Blue. Very, very, very coveted game. But it is more of a gimmicky survival kind of game. And for the Wii U, I got a few games as well here. Lego City Undercover, limited edition. One of the better games, or launch games actually, because I believe it was launch or very close to it. So I've been looking for this for some time. Really looking forward to giving it a try. When I get time, that is. For it. And then a nice big hefty steelbook here, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. The Skull Edition. There's a bigger one as well. This one is pretty nice, it has some extra stuff in there. It also came with a download code, and that has sadly been used. The download stuff is for... already had it, because I have the normal special edition. Though I am actually, or I did actually play this on the Xbox One instead though, so might not go back and play it on the Wii U, at least not anytime soon. Then I also picked up something that I hardly ever see. See Nintendo stuff from time to time, but SEGA is not something you see much around here. So I picked up a Sega Mega Drive, Model 1 here. Had all its cable and stuff. It's okay condition, a little yellowed here. And the games were... Turbo Outrun, which sad to say has not dated very well, but it's still okay game. These kind of races, I really prefer Lotus, which is just phenomenal. It holds up so well. It's fantastic music, and it's ported to almost everything. And Superman, the Man of Steel, which is not as good as it actually looks. Exactly. Still an okay side scrolling fun again. Actually bought it because I thought that was one of the really good ones. And yeah, Sonic 2. Already have it for Master System, but can't go wrong with the Sonic game. And the same with this one, Sonic 1. And this one we've been looking for some time. For the Master System though, but great to have it here as well. Echo the Dolphin, which was at the time somewhat revolutionary game. I gotta set some time aside to play this. I did try it a little bit, but it is a bit confusing in the beginning till you get the hang of it. And then here, Castle of Illusions, starring Mickey Mouse. Also the same as the Master System version, but better colors and graphics and everything. Fun game. Really good. And last but not least, Batman. Really good game. Hard game though. Not sure if it's as hard as the NES version, but it's not easy. Let me put it like that. Then from the same guy, I actually picked up one of these bad boys. SEGA Game Gear. It's actually decent working order. Screen is a bit scratched, and the volume of the audio works, but it's the machine could use some new caps, which is kind of a common problem here at least. But still, very nice. I don't even remember seeing one of those when I was a kid, so it's pretty cool. And with it came World Cup '94 and columns. So yeah, that's the extent of my Game Gear games at the moment. I also picked up in this nifty case here a PSP 3000, which was the one I was missing. And actually I have the 2000 model, and sure you can notice that it's a little bit lighter and stuff. This one is just incredibly light, but still feels so robust. I really love it. This is my go-to PSP now. Play all my games on this one. Really phenomenal good one. I can highly recommend a PSP 3000 if you're looking for one. Sadly though, there's not as common as the 1000 and 2000 models. And I picked up a single N64 game here, Holy Magic Century, which is called something else in the US, I believe. Kind of one of the first RPGs, I think. It's a good edition. Yeah, one of the first RPGs for the N64, but it's kind of flopped. That's why it's a relatively cheap game. But it's good for a laugh, I guess. You need to grind a lot in it to get anywhere. And Earth Defense Force, or Super Earth Defense Force as it's also known as. A solid shooter, really good shooter. Been looking for some time now. And another shooter here I've really been looking for. Actually, already having this nice case and everything. Decent condition. Got it at a really good price, so I'm happy with that. And I thought might as well put it in there. And lastly, I got some Game Boy games. I actually had the game already for this one, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Really good port of the PS1 game. I think it was from PS1 here. So I got a really good deal on both the box and the manual. Could not pass that up for the Game Boy Advance as well. The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Actually got a good deal on this one as well, because when I got it, it was covered with tape and stuff, but I cleaned it up and it actually looks very nice. It has, sadly though, it has a tab missing on this side here, and it is a little bit flimsy, and you see it has gotten a beating in this corner, but other than that, for the price I paid, it's very good. Actually, yeah, what did I say? I paid the same as the cartridge. It goes for loose. So the complete box is just brilliant. One of the best 2D Zelda games, by the way. Can't recommend it enough. And more 2D Zelda here for the Game Boy Color. Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Seasons. I have Oracle of Ages already, so now I got both of them. I'm only missing The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX now. In the box at least, I have it loose. The Aegis one, which is blue, the one I have already, also in the box, is the American version, and this is the Australian version. So nothing different in the games at all, but it's kind of fun that none of them were the European version. I might trade them at some point to get the European versions, but that does not matter that much to me. It's not until the DS that it actually annoys me a bit. The DS cases are not as good as the American ones. And then here, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the original Game Boy. Also got this at not a steal, but a very good price. This game has been going up a lot lately because it is a really good Zelda game. Love the 2D Zeldas, they're very good. And this is the UK version, which doesn't matter much. As you can see, the box is not in very good condition. Same, there's a bit of the corner missing here. And also the top is kind of, how do you call it? It's bent, I think, but other than that, I really love this game. One of my favorite Game Boy games. Maybe not the favorite Game Boy game, but phenomenally good game. And I just bought some new box protectors, so they're all good and protected. That's all for me.